Wow, that's actually one.
Are you actually scared?
Not like we're gonna fucking win nothing.
Like if I know
We're not
why
gonna
you're
win
scared.
shit. We're not gonna win.
You're scared.
No, we're not gonna win. At all.
You're scared. You're just scared. You're being a pussycat. Did anybody log in already?
No. 96, 98, 99. Okay, I loaded.
96. I'm almost 99, baby. 98, 99.
No, you're 92. You're not even close to 99.
Yeah, man. I'm 92.
I'm saving up my attributes so I can be 93. Alright, where are you guys at? How much money do you have, Gabriel?
3,000. Cry, baby.
I had a lot of money, now I got nothing. Where the fuck are you at? You're not even here! What the fuck?
Oh, you left the squad again. Fucking dumb. Yeah, you did. Like, I'll invite you back to it.
I invited you, motherfucker.
I'll join your pussy ass shit.
Alright.
Just kidding, I declined it.
Oh, I declined yours
again.
too.
Okay. Ooh, we can run fours, but one of us has to join the other team. Come here, Alejandro. I know you're in my squad. Go
Wait,
to the fort.
what
Go
Jamie?
near
What
the
the fuck is
fort.
Jamie?
Yo, you want money or what? I'm trying to help you. 2,500. Well, this
shit,
legend's
okay,
going on my
okay.
team.
No, but where's Jamie? There's no one there, I can't get it.
Look.
The fuck? I can't get in it.
Jamin, if you get in it, I'm leaving. I'm done.
I need 2,500.
And how much do you have?
1,702.
What?
I don't want to be seeing nothing up there. You hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
Yo, let me get that.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, they seem to be tapping into their full potential more and more as the season moves along. I think lately we're seeing a more accurate picture of who this team really is than we saw in the early part of the season. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people, the barbecue chicken there.
Yo, Freak was good. A little distracted, man. Everything all right?
Yeah, just got a few things going on off the court.
Yeah, heard. Word gets around. Gotta put that stuff aside and be ready to play each night, man.
Yeah, I know. I'll be ready.
Hey, even though we're about to teach you guys a lesson, I'm here if you need me.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. And we'll be the ones teaching the lesson tonight, so I hope you're ready.
Your dreams, Freak.
It's the Pelicans at home for a little interconference action in New Orleans. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Taking a look at Chicago, they know this is the type of game they need to win if they're going to take the next step, facing a closely ranked team. No clear underdogs based on the tail of the tape.
And looking at Chicago, they're one of the NBA's mystery teams this season. One that dropped from being elite just a year ago to now looking more like a mid-level squad.
Mystery is the right word for it, Greg. It was obviously going to be difficult to have exactly the same kind of success as last season, but this kind of dip, nobody saw it.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Freak, he's in at point guard. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Pau Gasol is out there with Portis. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
One player he doesn't want to overlook is Pau Gasol. He says Pau has that hook shot that is nearly impossible to guard, and that most of their defense on Pau will be centered around denying him the ball and forcing him to catch it away from the basket. We'll see if they can execute that plan, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And he trains the three. Good-looking shot there from Freak.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc. Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Down low, here's Butler, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And so Butler nails both of them. For Chicago, they won the last contest, that game against the Magic.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Davis sets a screen. Outside Gordon. There's the pick. Back to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. Chicago leading. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. McDermott can't get it to go.
Well, that defense went from 4 to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Evans goes in. Baines. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Baines has got his first bucket of the night.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
There's Freak. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Gordon. His last outing, 16 points for him. That is good.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Here's Portis. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock, and that one's good. Freak's got 5 now.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here's Evans. He has 5. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Freak. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's Butler missing. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. And it's Evans in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Out left of the wing. Pass to Portis. Just his first attempt. It's Gasol missing.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
To the paint, Gordon. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
And it's Freak missing. New Orleans in the lead. Evans kicks to Baines. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here's Davis. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Davis has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise.
I don't want us to take shots from hands in our faces. Move the ball. Move the ball.
10 rebounds and 2 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Sure is. I mean, he thinks every rebound is his, and most of them are. That's why he's putting up such big numbers.
The Bulls making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Butler. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. And Holiday, here we go. Nice D from Freak.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Holiday. After the basket by Tony Allen. Holiday, the pass to Baines. He feeds it to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Free throw line jump shot, and it's off the back rim. No good.
That's one he knows he should have drained. And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
That's good. Davis has got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do.
Here's Freak. Got a hand on it. Holiday dishes to Gordon. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Freak with it. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Noah comes in for Pau Gasol. And Mirotic subbed in for McDermott.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Rose, he's checked in for Chicago. Now, here's Anderson. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
And Freak throws it down.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA break. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Allen, that's good.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Kicks it to Evans. Outside Gordon. Gordon with a screen on Mirotic. And it's Gordon missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense did give up on that play and cut him off.
Freak kicks to Rose. No good from outside.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
They set the pick. Here's Evans. Stolen by Allen. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
To the middle. Here's Rose. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Cole. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Orlando. And that is good. 6 points for Eric Gordon. Chicago has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Rose passes to Freak. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Cole kicks to Anderson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game right now. Both free throws good from Anderson.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
From deep three-point range, and Derrick Rose gets the 3. And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this Chicago Bulls team.
I feel like we're the hungriest team in the NBA.
I think Joakim can certainly make a case for the Pelicans. Aaron Baines comes in for Omer Asher. And it's Gordon in for Cunningham. Chicago also making some changes. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Noah. Felton comes in for Allen. And Freak subbed in for Rose. So for Chicago right now, Freak in at point guard. Borders is out there with McDermott. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Felton in at the 2 guard. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He ended up with 56 points as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just numbers that really jump out at you in the box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills. Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And it's Butler missing.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Holiday with it. Now Felton defending. Here's Davis. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Davis has got 8.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there. That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Shots good by Bain.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Freak passes to Portis.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. Both good from the line that time. Pelicans trail by 12. And Holiday kicks to Anderson. Here's Cole. He has 6. It's rebounded by Portis.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Cole dishes to Anderson. He used that pick to get in close. Anderson's got 6.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Freak passes to Mirotic, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mirotic has got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook, really, when you look at how they're playing. They are having their way down low.
Butler against Holiday. Passes it to Portis. Now here's Freak. 21 points in the game. And stolen by Freak. Poked loose. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. 5th, Jimmy Butler.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
And that's exactly what they do, overwhelm you. This is an aggressive attacking group. Each one of these guys is a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
And here's Gordon following the 3-pointer by Freak. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Tyreke Evans is checked in for New Orleans.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Offensive rebound. Portis. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Down low, 9 feet out, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And that's 12 points for Jrue Holiday.
You know, guys, looking at the Pelicans over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league. 1st in steals, 3rd in blocks, and they're the 3rd-ranked team in free throw percentage. A number of players on that team are very comfortable and capable at the foul line.
And you mentioned their steals. I mean, it's great defensive anticipation that has them at the top of the rankings. They've been tremendous at reading the offense and getting into those passing lanes.
Here's Gordon after the Bulls pick up 2. Outside Holiday. Offline with his 3.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Pelicans trail by 14. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Rebounded by McDermott. McDermott's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And it's Freak missing.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For New Orleans, they have shot 6 or 7 at the line.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific.
That'll do it for the first half.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I've just been trying to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I can't just try and go right at them every time, but if you give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, I'm trying to keep the ball moving.
Thank you for your time. This one far from...
Welcome back, everybody. 3rd quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Just an amazing game for Freak. He's got 26 points and 9 assists. He's had great awareness out there exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And Clark, it's as if he's been a step ahead of everyone else out there today.
Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Evans and Davis the forward tandem. And it's Baines in at the 5 roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Evans kicks to Davis. Pass to Gordon. Here's the screen. Beyond the arc. Top that one. The Bulls lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Evans.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Davis dishes to Gordon. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Bulls leading by 14. Holiday brings the double team. Butler with the ball. Evans picks him up. The shot's good from Gasol.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. They set the pick, and that's Evans penetrating. Baines passes to Holiday. Really left alone that time. Holiday's got 16 points.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
And that one's good. Freak.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Pelicans trail by 16. And stolen by Freak. Jumps up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, Chicago, they're down in 8th place.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
You know, you're right. They're not that far from being true contenders, but it doesn't look like this is the season for them to do so. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Evans. He's been in good form here the last few weeks, averaging about 11 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
And that one's good. Freak.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And Cole kicks to Davis. On the wing, Eric Gordon. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
This one for 3, and it's Freak missing.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so